Alright, so in this video we are going to watch, and you're going to do along with me, the color wheel, the first part of the color wheel. What you are going to need is a big circle like this. You're going to need a ruler, you are going to need a protractor, and then you'll need possibly a drawing template in a moment. So all of these, I have some circles drawn for you. There has been a hole punched through pretty much the center. It may not be exact, but it's awfully close. So the first thing I want you to do is to draw a line through the center. We'll call this the diameter line. Going all the way through, but it's got to hit that hole. All right, and so that is the first line that divides this in half. Then we're going to take the protractor, make sure you have it going the right way, and there is a little hole in the protractor that's going to line up with the whole of your circle. And I'm going to line up the line that's on the very bottom here with the diameter line that I just drew. And we're going to divide this circle into 12 equal sections. So what we're going to do is say, okay, well, this is 90, this is half, and then I'm going to divide it, this half 2 more times. So we're going to go with a 30-degree angle. And what really is the best thing is to stand up and over your protractor. But if I do that, I'm going to block the camera. So let me zoom in here for just a second. As you can see, again, I moved it, so I'm going to line it up, make sure my line evens out here. I've got a line at 90. I'm making a line at 30 and at 60. Then on this side, I'm going to go with 120 and 150. Okay? Now I'm going to rotate this, and I'm going to do the same thing. Or if you're like me, I like to be able to look at it straight on. I'll rotate the paper, line it up, and just repeat. So I can go 30, 60, 90, 120, and 150. All right, so with these lines, that will allow me to draw a even line, because I'm going to line it up through the center, but I'm also lining it up with this dot and this dot. It doesn't really matter if you go light or dark, because we're going to end up cutting these out anyway. I always say light just in case you need to do some erasing or something. So it might be good to start light, and then if you want to go back over it, that's kind of up to you. But anyway, dot to dot, going through the center. Rotate this just a little bit. There we go. All right, and the last one. All right. So we have 12 fairly equal sections. So that's all we're going to do on this for today. If you have time and you would like to cut the circle out, you may. So it's a shape of basically a pie with the pie pieces. But the next thing I want you to do is you're going to get a piece of this, and it's pretty close to the same size. So we are going to make this into a color wheel, but we're going to make shapes that are the correct colors. And so within this shape right here, I have to come up with some sort of a shape. And I'm going to repeat that shape each time, but this is going to be my tracing shape. So this is where I get to do some developing, fixing, changing, making it interesting. And so I'm going to come up with a shape. I'm going to play around with some ideas here. So maybe I'm going to do like an umbrella. You can do anything you want, as long as it takes up a majority of this space. Right now it kind of looks like a carrot. But I'll show you an example here in just a little bit too. I like the umbrella idea just because it takes up the top portion where it's wide, but then I can also bring it down and use the bottom part also. All right. So that's going to be my shape. Sorry about that. I should have it on the camera. There we go. That I'm going to use. And then I would cut this out, and then we're going to use it tomorrow when we develop the next step. So that is what we're going to do on day one. Again, we are dividing this in 12 equal sections. We're coming up with a shape that we're going to cut out and use as our tracing template. And that's it for video 1.